Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. I'm back with a tutorial today on how to beat the Valkyrie Gondul. If you haven't watched the other videos of the other Valkyries, I recommend you go watch them because it's hard to beat this Valkyrie without defeating the other Valkyries and knowing how to counter them. So just go and watch them. There'll be links down below in the description or top right hand corner, so make sure to check them out. Also, if you have already watched this or have already got most of the stuff that you should get, like armor and upgraded axe, you should skip the middle part of this video and go right ahead to when I start talking about how to defeat it, because most of the stuff I'm going to talk about today has already been talking about in the other videos. It's all there for the people who are the first time watching this video and haven't watched the rest of the videos. Anyways, so before we start, I really appreciate it if you left a like on this video and also sub to the channel and leave a comment down below on whether you found this helpful. So let's begin. First of all, before going to any Valkyrie, you need to go to Niflheim and get some armor. So basically all the armors that you need for this Valkyrie is at Niflheim. So what are the armors? The Mist Deadly Armor, chest armor, the Mist Deadly Wrist Armor, the Mist Deadly Waist Armor. So how to get them from Niflheim? Basically you have to go to Niflheim after getting all the language ciphers and go to the dwarf in Niflheim. He'll ask you to get 500 Mist Echoes to get the entry stone for the main chamber. That's where the main shield is. So you go around Niflheim and get some Mist Echoes by just killing the enemies and then opening some chests to get 500. So 500 is so easy. You can get it from like maybe quarter of a rotation and get 500. You go back to the dwarf, give it to him, and of course you have to buy it from resources. So you just go ahead to the dwarf, go to resources, and then buy the entry stone. It's gonna cost you just 500 Mist Echoes, no money whatsoever. So you go back and start collecting Mist Echoes by just going from the left and keep going left and left and left, but be careful not to counter the Valkyrie because she's in there. As soon as you see her, like you can see her in the distance before you go in, just back out because you're not ready for that fight. So basically just keep on rotating and you're hopefully gonna get between 6,000 and 8,000 Mist Echoes in one rotation, and that's plenty. I cannot stress enough, it's plenty for our task here. So maybe 1 or 2 rotations will be just fine. However, if you want an extra advantage here, you can upgrade your axe to the max by just getting between 7,500 and 10,000 Mist Echoes just for that, because you need to open some chests in the main chamber up there. So for the armors, you don't have to get any Mist Echoes to open the chest for them. You just have to open up there, just open some chests for free and you'll get the shield. However, it's gonna the sun's gonna say, oh, it's not usable, blah blah, whatever. That's okay. You take it back to a dwarf and give him some Mist Echoes and he'll fix that up for you. Now as for the axe, it's easy. Just get between 7,500 and 10,000 Mist Echoes and go ahead and up some chests up there that cost Mist Echoes. That's why you need that much Mist Echoes. And hopefully after getting all of those and getting like 1 or 2 rotations, easily just go back to the dwarf and you have to buy that last part for upgrading your axe from the resources. And you're gonna get yourself level 6, the max level for the axe, and they're gonna give you a ton of advantage against any Valkyrie. Now I highly recommend you be at least level 7 before fighting any Valkyrie, apart from the queen, because the queen level 8 and you have to be level 8. You don't have to be level 8, but it's recommended to be level 8. Anyways, you have to be at least level 7 because all the Valkyries that I fought are level 7, and it makes your life much easier. Now as for the stocks that you have on your armors, I don't have a specific recommendation for that, because from what I understand here is it's free. You can do whatever you want with yours, because if you got to this part where in the story where you finish the story and you got pretty much everything unlocked and you wander around the world and you learned a lot of stuff, you have a good judgment on what to choose and what enemies to fight. If the Valkyrie were like in the beginning of the story, yeah, and people have to encounter them in the beginning, yeah, I would recommend some stuff to have like stocks. But for this, I don't have any recommendation. Just stock as much stuff as you can that improves your runic, defense, fertility, and strength defense. That's basically it. And also some stuff that gonna regenerate health. That's what the armors are for. All the armors can generate health for you, so you're pretty much set on your health in terms of if you get like a hit or two from any Valkyrie. Yeah, as I said, getting those stocks, I don't recommend for any stocks. I don't have a specific recommendation. And as for runic attacks, also I don't have a specific recommendation. You can watch my gameplay in a bit here to show you what runic attacks I used, and trust me, they work just fine. Any runic attack hopefully will be just fine with any Valkyrie. Now, as for the sun, what you need to have for your sun is at least level, I don't know what level he is for the bow to get him maxed out, but at least close to a max with his bow, and also 4 arrows. You at least need 4 arrows for this because it helps you a lot with the Valkyrie and gonna take down some flying Valkyries. That's the main tip here. And also for the special attack for the boy, I think the best here is to have the Ravens and the Ravens upgraded to the max because they stun the Valkyrie and gonna give you a ton of advantage to just go ahead and use all your runic attacks on her, and it'll take her life just like way. The health bar will just drop instantly. So that's my recommendation for the armor and the boy. So why Valkyrie Gondul number 7? Basically she has 3 new deadly attacks and most of the attacks of the other Valkyries. So you have to have really good experience with the other Valkyries because this one is really fast and you cannot get hit at all with her. Maybe you can take a hit or two, but no more than that, and like try to not get hit by the new attacks, her new special attacks. If you get hit by the other Valkyrie attacks, it might do less damage, but try not to get hit as much as possible. That's why I want to have it like a number 7, because you have to have really good experience with the other Valkyries. For her first special attack, she'll rain 3 rings of fire on you from above. So basically, we're going to be really visible on the ground when she does that. So you have to roll like 3 to 4 times away from her, just because you have to have that extra like protection, like insurance policy for you. So just stay as further away from her as possible because she's going to rain multiple ones. And don't ever step on these circles or get hit by one, because it's going to hurt you and it's going to continue to hurt you and damage you hard for like 10 seconds. So just be careful there. Watch whatever she does afterwards, because she's either gonna like spray you with her wings, that's easily blockable by just having your shield up, or she's gonna like roll away and then launch at you with her wing and you're gonna stab you with it. Then you have to just roll to the right a little bit. Now she can have a really deadly attack after she does that 3 rings of fire. Basically she'll just fly above and just like swooping on you and just like and kicking you with her feet until like you're dead. So one of the way to counter that is whenever you see her like flashing red, just roll away a couple of times. Also, if you like didn't make it on time and she got on top of you, just like spam circle so you can stop it. But trust me, if you're like 50% of your health is gone, you're gonna die from that. Now after spamming circle and surviving this attack, she's gonna be stunned for a couple of seconds, so you can use your run attacks on her and just like, get back at her. But if you like didn't get hit by it and you dodged it, just make sure to use your run attacks, because after she lands down and she like misses you, she will like be stunned, not stunned, but I mean like confused for a second, so you can use your run attacks on her. So just take advantage of that. Also, like air, she's gonna launch at you with unblockable attack, so basically I have to roll 2 steps back, not forward, not to the right, not to the left, 2 steps backwards and then go right, and then you can use your attack on her. So that attack is unblockable and also can like blind you for a second there, so just be careful. If you get hit by that, you can be blind for a second, but just spam the rolling to the right thing, because she's gonna follow that by another attack and you can like dodge it by going to the right. Her final special attack is that she can fly like in the air, and then like she can launch down on the ground and just slams it, and gonna be like a wide range attack and gonna take 50% of your health down. So the way to counter that is to either throw your axe at her or let your son like spray her with her bow by pressing square, or you can like use your blades. But blades I don't recommend it because it has a certain distance, and like if you're further away you cannot reach her. But with the axes you can reach her always with that. So the best way here is to either throw the axe or use the sun, and finally you can be like further away from her, like across map, and she cannot like get you there with that attack. But I don't recommend it. Just throw your axe at her at the right time, or just spam circle and let the sun just spray her with the arrows and she'll get down. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, be sure to leave a like and also sub to the channel. I post videos of God of War pretty much every day, and I do streams of God of War mostly twice a day, every day from Monday to Friday. Sometimes I do on the weekend, sometimes I don't. So just, yeah, stay sub and enjoy. Can be that hard.
Ready yourself.
Yep, can be that hard. I always mess up with this one. Now I'm getting the hang of it. And got him in time. I will be in trouble. Oh, she got me. Thank you. Don't ever get trapped like this. And we're done.
Freedom.
That's right, milady. You are free.
You have destroyed my physical form. I have nothing to give but my gratitude.
I guess that's all we need.
Gratitude does not pay for weapon upkeep, boy.
Valhalla awaits. Farewell.
Yeah, just give me a second here. Okay.